weeks, bear with me.
Got all night.
What's up? You don't like it?
Good, love it.
Love you.
He's getting nervous. Travis, we got start on page 2.
The beginning is from one of Matt and I's favorite movies, but I put a little twist on it, and then I'm going to get a little serious. No pee.
Dry hump. Where's the dry hump?
Backdoor suspect.
If I mess up, I'm sorry.
Help with the big word.
Woo!
I'd like to say something. I prepared. Hello.
Hi.
How about that ride in? It was a little chilly. I guess that's why I call it fall. You guys might not know this. I consider myself a bit of a loner. I tend to think of myself as a one-man wolf pack. But when Mother Nature brought these two together as one, I knew you guys were one of my own. And my wolf pack grew by 2. So there were three of us. I was alone first in the wolf pack. And then Matt and Meg joined in later. 12 years ago, when I was introduced to this awesome couple, not to my brother, to this couple, I thought, wait a second, could it be? And now I know for sure, I just added all you guys to my wolf pack.
Yeah!
So all of us come together tonight as wolves, running and dancing around this kick-ass of a wedding with the people that we love and cherish. And that would have never happened if it wasn't for these two beautiful people meeting each other. I got a few words for Meg. Sorry, buddy. Sorry if I teared up a little bit. Meg, you became our sister. And I enjoyed all the fun times we've had from streaking down Route 30 at all hours of the night. And the classic Debbie Tourette songs. I would sing to you guys when you, Matt, and I would be in the car heading somewhere as like 3 reckless teenagers, just trying to have some fun. And you've got me jamming out with my sweet freestyle.
Jamming out to
I
the
see Meg
cardigan,
trying to
just
open the
up top.
sunroof to the Sunbird, and all of a sudden, that thing flew out the top of the car while driving. It was like she hit the gosh damn eject button in a fighter plane, but the plane didn't go down, but the sunroof definitely did. Smashed it all over the side of the road. The best part was not my kick-ass singing skills, but Matt's face. It was the holy shitballs Batman face. It was priceless. But that's not the best part of the story. In Meg's eyes, hers is when all 3 of us were coming home from camping, Matt's driving, and a friend in the passenger seat, and Meg was in the back with me.
We're just going.
And the tunes were pumping, and the Pontiac Sunbird having a blast. And all of a sudden, the speakers weren't working right. So I put the back seat down to get in the trunk, see what was up. While that was happening, the tag team duos were planning their attack on the victim in the trunk. While I'm trying to connect the speakers back up, and I'm all up in the trunk with my butt pointing up at the stars, hopeless and vulnerable, that's when it was about ready to happen. Meg gave Matt the go-ahead signal to speed up the car. It hit a bumper, a jumper, something, and Meg goes in for the kill. And since there's kids here tonight, I'll put it in a different term. Let's just say, a young teenage kid should never have to experience a colonoscopy on wheels. Even if it is free. when the probing happened, I mule kicked so high in the air, I whacked my head off the trunk, and let me tell you what, I was butthurt, if you know what I mean. But hey, payback's a bitch. When we go on to my favorite story. So one night, the three of us were watching a movie at Meg's, and she got up to go to the bathroom, and happened to look at my awesome brother, my big bro. Well, that was a big mistake. He was 3 knuckles deep in his nose. And I didn't say anything because I was so amazed by what was happening. It doesn't take much. Well, it gets better. He pulled that sucker out of his nose and flicked that son of a gun across the room. I could see that puppy zing through the air. It had some weight on it. And boom! Meg walks into the room at the perfect time when the booger hit her smack dab right in the head. It was the greatest time in my life. And not to mention, this was in the early stages of the relationship. My big bro always knew how to make an impression for the ladies. I'm glad to learn all these tricks and moves. My girlfriend loves it. But in the end, Meg, I love you, and I thank you for being there. And for warming and filling Matt's heart with love and 2 beautiful children. Thank you, Matt.
You got it, Sally.
I can't tell you how much I love you. There's not enough words to put on this paper. I can say this, though. For me not really having a father in my life, I always looked up to our grandfather, Howard Roman. He was my hero. And I loved him. And after he passed away, I felt lost. I felt empty. I didn't know who to turn to. Well, that who became you. You were my hero. But while she grew up, even though I'm the younger one, you went on. You went from a punk-ass kid to a well-respectful man with a good job, married, and having the best kid you could ask for. You have something. You have something we got to never witness as kids. You always talk about not having a broken home. You have an unbroken home. You got it all glued together. Not just that, it's welded shut, full of happiness and love. And that's the bare minimum why you're amazing. We've been through some rough times and good times. But when it comes down to it, I love you so much. I hope you had the time of your life. So that's to you, my hero, my friend, and best of all, my brother. And with you two meeting, it gave me With you two meeting, it gave us the opportunity to grow up together. And what you two have and what you are, it's a great inspiration in my life. And if you know it or not, you've made a great part of who I am today. And I thank you for that. And I remember it forever. And I love you guys. And congratulations.
Woo!